that's where this IG composition really can help snowball against WE. So that is kind of our early versus late dynamic that we are looking at here in game number 1.
Pretty good, yeah, I'd have to say. Getting a lot of chip damage down on a lot of lanes. Cube already taking the Shy down to 10%. And Monkey getting ready to come here. Yeah. Now the wave is going to crash. They still have heal.
Great wave position right now here for Team WE. Going in is Monkey onto Gala. He already utilized his flash, so that means he's going to go down. It's first blood for Team WE off of a beautifully creative path from Monkey. That teleport to get back to lane could have an impact here as the red buff has been started up. Monkey does not have a flash or a smite, which means it will get secured. Another heroic car charge comes forward, and it looks like WE still wants a brawl, but they will not win this one at all as Gala picks up the first kill with a 4-shot. Finally, Taeyun, though, flashes up the wall and is able to get one back. It's a 1-for-1 overall. Vampire at less than 100 HP, and Kara's starting to do some damage.
Wait a minute.
Flash away from that Winter's Bite from Mako, and now Gala could be in some trouble. Remember, no flash on this Jhin means that he could be going down. One more on from Taeyun is going to take him down. It's feet.
What the?
Warfare for WE, and Mako will drop. It's a 3-for-1 off of the invade.
They start off 4-1 in this game. It's 5 minutes. We've got 5 kills. The feats of Warfare immediately go over to Team WE. Okay, but how much more is Cube going to really lose? This was a single wave, and the Shy was able to farm it under that. A turret plate now goes over. Oh, Monkey's coming back.
However, no stun connected. Cube will flash away. The turret not in range to take down either the Shy or JJ, but now Rookie has come in. He has flash. They are really going for this tower dive, wanting to make sure that it works. Finally, the heroic charge comes through, and long have we awaited. 2 kills activated. JJ going to survive with less than 100 HP.
All right, this had to work though, because that was a massive investment from Invictus there. Watch out this Jhin.
And a lot of those ultimates available still. Vampire has not hit level 6 yet, but the top side of the map from WE looks like they want to go in. The Oran Horn has been sounded. It knocks up Mako, does not have the Unbreakable Will. Nicely done by JJ to send away one, but the Impale will land back on to the Poppy. Cube going forward to Searing Charge, has singled out Gala, but he still has his flash. 4-shot not doing a ton of damage, but now comes the Curtain Call. Monkey, 200 HP, will go down to the 3rd, and Cube will get hit up by that crit. The Searing Charge comes out, but it's not nearly in time as JJ gets the kill, and IG are right back in the lead.
They know that their opponents don't have very many ultimates. They don't either, so maybe they want to try to brute force their way through. Ornn is TPing into the top side, so just sacrificing more and more gold.
Monkey has Smite. JJ, though, has the upgraded one and will be able to get that last grub before flashing on away.
Monkey is in a very deep position. Something we've seen from him very much in this season. They catch out Monkey.
Yeah, remember that Steadfast Peasant does not help the Ixtal's impact, and JJ is isolated in a 1v4, and the shutdown will go the way of Taeyun, who is now 3-0-2 on this Varus, and that means that WE control the trade.
They get the first dragon. They'll be able to also pick up this mid wave. Good job from WE, and creative pathing, the name of the game for Monkey. Coming up clutch. Teleported out of this.
Down just yet. They finally secure the smite. The question is now, can they get out? Oh, what a pulverize from Mako. And it goes right over the equalizer of the Shy, who's teleported in. And now looking for a massive flank. He flashes in, and it's going to be Gala to pick up the first kill. The Curtain Call will take a second. And Vampires the blast cone out away. On the other side of things, this Monkey dropping. And Invictus Gaming say, we don't care about the dragon. We'll just win the fight.
Good punish again. Now, can WE get more? There was 2 plates now going over to Cube. He's probably just going to end up going down here to JJ, which, if you are IG, while the objectives have been kind of wishy-washy for them, they're 50-50 split so far in this early game, they, I think, have been able to play the map a little bit better than their opponents.
On the clear path, unless Cube gets on out of there, so Rookie going to be able to pick that one up as you see that pummel squad of JJ and Mako, like we talked about at the top of the show, coming together here, but WE know that they need to try to make a play on the other side, but Karas does not land that Emperor's Divide and will be forced to take the Walk of Shame back out, unless the Shy has anything to say about it. He throws another Electro Harpoon out, but does not want to go into a 1v3.
Well, WE have now invested so much into this top lane, like you have noted. We're going again for this play.
Impale lands on the Shy, however, dual teleports are coming in. The Rumble will drop, the shutdown goes towards Karas. And now Rookie has to Spirit Rush on out, but look at the damage he's able to do on the Vampire. Taking one back on his way out of things, as it will be a retreat for both teams.
All in all, that was 2 turrets for IG, an investment of summoner spells, and we're still making a top play.
No flash, no ult here for Rookie. Might have been overextended on the side lane. However, Monkey does not have any hard CC with that Impale down, and so will be Rookie able to escape. Mid tower secured for Invictus Gaming. as they now can make their way towards the Herald as well.
Guys, I promise you, if we just take a breath, stop ourselves from making a play for like 10 seconds.
What are you talking about?
The
This
game
is
is
the LPL. That's not
The game
what
is
we do
playable.
here.
Oh, it's
This
crazy
is-
as our game, but WE, man, like we can slow it down, and this is the most unfortunate timing of a recall. Cube, just give up the turret, brother. Just give up the turret.
Or just get the wave. I'm watching some Los Ratones. Maybe this is the strat. Instead, you know, you're not worth much gold here. Let's see who lands that final blow. Maybe it'll be Gala again, jumping up to 5, 2, and 1, as that was essentially an inevitable death coming through from this Ornn, who's now 0, 4, and 0.
But who's gonna match Gala? Gala's just now gone two turrets in entirety for himself. Rookie got the bottom lane turret and then TP'd for the top play. IG are coming out ahead due to WE rushing the game and trying to rush, they're tripping over their own steps.
We, who don't have a ton of experience, and maybe we're seeing some of that here, in terms of just the incredible aggression that we're seeing out of some of their players, and it could result in Monkey going down as well. He has to flash away, but in this lower bracket semifinal so far.
Maybe this just might be a game where, hey, we're getting rid of Skarner, we're getting rid of Varus, one of Gala's most played champions this season, so
Wants to get out to that early lead. Now remember, they do have the late game scaling composition, which will eventually help them out, but they're a long way from it. But it still looks like they want to try to find this fight, as Gala has been singled out. He does have both of his summoners available, but he flashes right into the Ornn Horde as Q finally gets onto the board. But now the Shy's teleported in. It's another really nice knock up here for JJ as he tries to escape with that steadfast presence. The Glacial Fissure going to lock him down as Karras comes in for with a teleport, but he gets headbutted away by Mako. And the chase is now in for Team WE. They lock down the Shy. It's Karras to get another kill. And it's going to be a 2-0 for your blue team.
play, they're going to teleport and they're going to continue to do what I was just talking about, look for Rookie.
Howard Blast Cone helping Monkey close that gap as Rookie has his flash and his ultimate. Going to try to buy as much time as possible for the rest of his team to arrive. You already see JJ and the Shy quickly approaching. Rookie's able to rejoin the rest of his team and land a charm on the Vampire. And the Ornn Horde does not find a single member of Invictus Gaming. Now the Equalizer has come out and the re-engage can begin from IG. It's going to be Cube completely singled out. Mako doing a ton to soak up all the damage needed with that Unbreakable Will. And IG find 2 kills right back.
Why have we not just sent earlier onto Rookie? He only uses his ultimate and his flash, and that means it is multiple members of WE going down. That'll be the Otacon for Invictus Gaming. And this game, aside from the first opening minutes, has looked Invictus dominated all game long.
And it continues to be WE wanting these fights. They want all the smoke so far in this game 1, but
It'll be third dragon of the game being started here for WE. Cube's going to be able to walk over, but there's still some summoner spells missing from WE.
they want to try to pick up this second Drake. It's burning down rather quickly, and JJ's not in the area, so it will be WE securing that objective. But now it is IG generating mid lane control, scrambling, and making not enough progress towards that mid lane tier 2, as Gala's almost going to take it down with just that 4th shot.
They'll get it on this wave. I feel like IG should have just been more content with saying, hey, we don't really care about the red buff. It is a fake objective for us. We're here to take another turret. That'll be their 4th turret of the game. Very disappointing Edward Gaming split in 2024. He's doing that so far. Already made top 4 in split 2.
And doing it against somebody like Monkey, who shadowed him a little bit on as a part of that EDG team back in the day.
Uh-oh.
Now we're going to see another engage come through. A teleport very early from the Shy is going to be forced an early flash here, as it's going to be another shuffle coming through from Karras, as just an over-aggressive play from Invictus Gaming will result in their top laner going down. Gala gets knocked up by the Ornn Horde, has both of his summoner spells available, holding them for any further aggression, as though it was Invictus Gaming looking to make a play, but it ends up coming right back to bite them, as now WE have control and can try to take down this mid-tier 1.
What else can they grab, though? WE, they're starting to get pinched on.
Mako lands a knockup, but Cube is just too tanky at this point. Remember, he does not have the Ornn Horde anymore, though, and that means JJ is going to be able to be taken very low. He dashes in. Oh, it's a 2-man impale here for Monkey, and it takes down the Poppy and forces Mako to flash on out. Gala and Rookie still very tanky, still very full HP here for their side.
Shy going down. Ultimate coming up for Rookie in 5 seconds. Low HP bars for some of the members of Team WE. Can Gala and Rookie make it happen?
Only onto Cube. The 4-shot takes him down to 500 HP. Exhaust onto Rookie. Baron secured by Team W. Now can Gala and Rookie buy enough time for the rest of their team to arrive. In goes Karis. He dashes forward. The blast cone gonna buy some time as Vampire dies first. Gala
Oh my God.
does not fall. He takes over the blast cone, but Monkey not gonna be able to get the
No
angle
way.
right. It's a double kill for Gala. And now the Shy and Mako have arrived. Cube, Teo, and Karis still on the run. The Baron secure, but IG get a breath of life.
He says, get back onto the map and contest for this next dragon in 40 seconds. And a great play coming out from Invictus to hold their position in this game.
It's oftentimes when you're the two backline carries available and you're the only one here who could try to stop something.
Utilizing their flashes. This ended up being a really great cleanse coming out from Kala, although it seems like maybe he got pushed over into the Impale. But the mid turret going down for WE is nice. You still have 3 members with this Baron. They're going to waste it contesting for this dragon. And an Impale that goes sideways. WE, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah, that's a big engage tool. Now off the books for Team WE. JJ gonna be forced to face check for now, but Vampire, he's gonna go down before the fight begins potentially. He gets taken down by the burn of the Shy, but it's smashed by Rookie, getting caught out here by the Varus. As it's now a 4v4 that is opened up. Taeyun was yeeted away here by the Keeper's verdict, but now the curtain call has come out, and it's gonna force WE to go on the defensive, at least for now. The 4-shot only gonna find Cube, but the Dragon is still full HP.
Okay, Cube, no ultimate. Azir still has that Emperor's Divide. Is this the play for IG? I think they recognize that they don't have a lot of space. If for some reason this play is still going on in 30 seconds, Rookie will be able to be here in time. He will have that Spirit Rush. Guys, just take the Dragon. We're already wasting our Baron. We only have 20 seconds left on this objective. With Cube teleport, with Vampire actually teleporting back into this play. That'll mean IG have to give this up. I just don't know why we're making the investment. Why are we so invested into trying to grab this dragon from either squad? That's just how it works.
They're losing right now.
You know? True. Maybe Monkey gets caught out here, and maybe the Heartsteel stacks were not worth it.
And that's the thing as well. When you're like on a defensive, you don't end up auto-attacking that much. As a Skarner, as got to hold that thought for a little bit as the play has been opening up. With Rookie split pushing, allowing for that bot lane tier 3 turret to go down. Cube has been sent to match back from base as the Chain of Corruption is dodged away from by a nice headbutt from Mako. The rest of IG will be here and will want to force a 5v5 team fight 34 minutes into this game. The Baron's already at 6,000 HP, waiting for JJ to try to get into the pit, but it's already burning very low.
Look at Mako!
They're looking for the fight instead. Chorus gets charmed, and JJ steals the Baron. Somehow the Azir still able to live, and the rest of WE will not by a landslide. It is Invictus Gaming coming in, punishing the aggressive play of Team WE, and they will be able to pick up 3 members and counting with Cube on the opposite side of the map.
They won't be able to end the game. Good job from Cube. He picks up this minion wave. There's a top lane play. He's going to try and teleport out. Okay, so both of the solo laners, it is a full-on ace. WE are not able to get anything done around this Baron. Why not just wait for the soul? That is going to be the question that they have on their minds as they go back to the drawing board here for game number 1. IG will pick up the Dragon, they'll get the Baron, 4 kills, and almost all of these structures in their favor as a gold lead compounds to more than 10,000 here.
Should definitely be that mid lane inhibitor. We'll see if they want to stay for another. The Shy and JJ not here with the rest of Invictus Gaming, but Rookie with the Baron wave is able to pick up that 3rd tier 3 tower. Only the top lane inhibitor remains
for IG to siege and look for the end here.
It'll be all 3 inhibitors down, and as super minions with that Baron buff will crash in at least for 1 wave. It'll be up to WE to try to save their game number 1 of this lower bracket semifinal. Gala issuing out a ton of poke here with the Deadly Flourish. Taeyun going to try to match here with the Piercing Arrow of his own. Clear these waves out. Now look for another engage. Rookie finds the Trauma to Karis, but the rest of his team's here to defend. Call the Fourth God only lands on a Mako. And now it's just a trade of those ultimates. Karis forced to go gold, and JJ's going to try to get in there. The Equalizer doing it so much. There's the shuffle. Not enough to certainly take down anybody of W, but finally Vampire will go down. It's the Shy picking up the kill, but Mako falls on the other side. The Shy will now go down as Monkey finds it, and it's a numbers advantage right now for WE. However, Gala and Rookie still alive, still do so much DPS.
When we talk about what IG's season has looked like as a whole, it has been filled with a lot of ups and downs. So it'll be the Dragon going over, 6th Dragon of the game.
With the game right here, right now, Neither soul laner is here, but they're going to send a teleport in from both of them. But the Baron is going to get melted way too quickly and smited away by JJ, and they're able to go on the escape. So that's 2 big cooldowns used. As all the inhibitors are beginning to respawn, but IG should have the opportunity to take them down relatively easily. The question is, when do Team WE want to force that engage? When do they want to press that go button, and will it be too late?
Another inhibitor falls.
Vampire, that's a big cooldown. Not going to be on issue here for the support of Team WE. The mid lane inhibitor has gone down. The only one left standing is back up to the top side. And so
Rookie's ultimate is back up. It's been 30 seconds, and it is up and available, so you can look for an aggressive play yet again. It'll mean that it is 4 ultimates to 4 here.
Both the flash of the Bellows breath. He's going to keep himself alive, but he does not have his ultimate available just yet. He gets charmed up again, knocked up by 2, as Mako goes in with a headbutt pull, but forces another heal as he runs back out to safety. After such aggressive plays early on in this game, now both IG and WE are waiting to pull the trigger, but now they finally do.
Monkey!
Standing away too, but JJ's gonna match him, but it's not gonna be enough. Mako goes down first, but the Shy is cooking him. Goes golden, and the 4th shot will find Vampire. Cube will go down. It'll be Monkey shoved right back in, and IG will finally find the fight that they need in Team WE's base. It's a 4v2, but Taeyun is still alive. Cube didn't end up going down. Will this be the end?
Shai's going to be able to teleport. It's the flash out from Taeyun. More members. IG are looking for the end on this one.
Cube trying to clear the wave. There's still too many super minions. Taeyun gets knocked up. He gets pinned by the deadly flourish, and the Guardian Angel has been popping. The Call of Force got knocked up on the 2. Can Taeyun live? Gala will shut him down with a 4th shot. And it took 44 minutes. It took back and forth base defenses, but IG say, still got it. And they're going to take game number 1 over WE.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.